A fool talks, but a wise man listens. Author unknown. Let's be honest. There's a lot of noise in the market right now. One day it's inflation, the next it's a rate cut. Then a tweet from someone with a blue check mark sends the market spiraling. And in the middle of all that chaos, you're just trying to make a smart trade. But instead, you're stuck questioning yourself, second guessing every entry, watching your profits disappear, feeling your confidence and your self-esteem bleed out along with your bank account. There are a million voices shouting from every corner of the internet. Buy this, sell that. Indicators don't work. Only use this strategy. It's confusing. It's overwhelming. And if we're being real, it's exhausting. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just shut out the noise and finally know who to listen to? But what if I told you that smart money concepts is the key? A framework that helps you see what the institutions are doing so you can trade with them instead of getting played by them. In this video, I'm breaking down smart money concepts step by step down to a T so you can finally quiet the noise, rebuild your confidence, and start trading with clarity, precision, and power. Stay tuned because after today, the market won't feel like a mystery. It'll feel like a blueprint. Hey, I'm Dr. O, a psychotherapist and the founder of Trading Psychology for Reparations, where I teach trading psychology to the Black community as a pathway to reclaim what we were historically denied: wealth. I focus on trading the SPY, which tracks the S&P 500, the 500 largest companies in America. Why? Because I believe that if we were once excluded from building wealth in this country, then profiting from its most powerful corporations is not just a strategy, it's reparative. And I want to personally invite you to join me on this journey. If that resonates with you, sit back, relax, and get ready because today we're diving deep into smart money concepts, the method that can help you cut through the market noise and finally trade with clarity and purpose. And hey, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe because this is more than a video. It's a movement. So what is smart money? Smart money isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's not the hype man on social media yelling, "Buy now," with zero receipts. Smart money is the quiet force behind the market moves. The institutional investors, banks, hedge funds, and big players who move millions with intention, not emotion. They're the ones who create the patterns you're chasing, not the ones chasing them. To make it plain, smart money is like the people in your life who say very little, but when they speak, it lands. Because it's backed by wisdom, strategy, and calm confidence. Now contrast that with the folks who always have the most to say, giving out advice with no real results. That's retail trading noise. If you want to win in the markets, you've got to stop listening to the loudest voice in the room and start learning how to move like the quiet professionals who already know where the market is going, because they're the ones steering it. And that's what Smart Money Concept helps you do. Trade with precision, power, and peace. Think about the people in your life who always have something negative to say when you're trying to grow. Those naysayers who project their own fears, failures, and limitations onto you. You don't waste time explaining your vision to them because you already know they're not speaking from faith. They're speaking from fear. So what do? You keep it moving. That's exactly how smart money treats the market. While most retail traders are busy chasing head and shoulder patterns or flag formations distracted by noise, smart money is locked in on where the weak spots are. They see where fear has stacked stop losses, where uncertainty has built liquidity pools. And just like those people who poke at your progress hoping you fail, smart money triggers that fear to shake people out, only to reverse and keep it moving in the direction they planned all along. The lesson? Don't be the one reacting. Be the one observing. Just like in life, the power comes from knowing who's really in control and choosing not to get distracted by noise that was never meant to guide you in the first place. When Frederick Douglass was just a boy, he was taught to read by his master's wife. But one day the master walked in, furious. He declared that teaching a slave to read would ruin him, that literacy would make him unfit to be a slave. And in that moment, young Frederick realized something profound. If the very people who wanted to control him feared his ability to read, then reading must be the key to his freedom. So he taught himself. He studied. He listened. He read in secret. And those words, the very thing they tried to keep from him, eventually led to liberation. And that, family, is exactly what Smart Money Concepts does for your trading journey. It teaches you how to read not books, but market structure. Higher highs, lower lows. Breaks of structure and changes in character. They are the hidden language of the market. Once you learn to read them, you no longer need to guess where price is going. You can see it. You understand why it moves and where it's likely headed next. And just like Frederick Douglass discovered, when you gain the ability to read what they never wanted you to understand in the first place, you don't just get better at trading. You reclaim your power. You break the cycle. And you start walking in the direction of your own financial freedom. Order blocks in the market are just like the way you spend your time in life. An order block is the last strong move, often the final bearish candle before a bullish run or the last bullish candle before price drops. It's where smart money placed their weight, their intention, their capital. The market often returns to those zones because that's where power lives. And the same is true for you. If most of your time is spent scrolling TikTok, binge watching Netflix, or consuming distraction after distraction, don't be surprised when your life drifts with no clear direction. But if you plant your time with purpose, investing in your future, reading, learning, backtesting, building, that energy leaves a footprint. Just like smart money, you begin to move differently. Life starts to return to the places where you've made intentional deposits. That's why order blocks become entry points for those who are watching. Not after the fact regret, but calculated moments where power re-enters the market. When you start treating your time like capital, your life becomes the chart. And every move you make echoes forward with purpose. In life, we all face roadblocks, moments that stop us dead in our tracks. Some hit us unexpectedly. Others we saw coming but hope we dodge. Sometimes they hurt. Sometimes they humble us. And just like in trading, we often mistake those moments as failure. But what if they weren't setbacks at all? What if they were liquidity sweeps for your life? Divine setups disguised as detours. In the market, a liquidity sweep happens when price hits your stop loss, wipes you out, and then immediately moves in the direction you originally believed it would go. It's not bad luck, it's strategy. Smart money uses it to gather energy before the real move. And life does the same. You lose a job, a relationship ends, a door closes, and suddenly it feels like everything's falling apart. But it's not falling apart. It's sweeping away the weak points, the fear, the unaligned attachments, so you can make moves with clarity and power. That's not failure. That's setup. The key is to stop reacting emotionally and start reading these moments as information. Life is showing you something. Let every roadblock become a reference point. Let every stop out become a signal. And let every detour remind you you're not done. You're just being refined. When you learn to expect the sweeps, you stop fearing them. And that's when you step into your true power, not just in trading, but in life. You may or may not know by now that my background is in mental health. I was a psychotherapist for over 15 years, serving communities with passion and purpose. But in the final stretch of my career, I was running a federally funded program where, unbeknownst to me, some of the paperwork was inconsistent. By the time I discovered the discrepancy, I was already providing food, housing, and mental health services to 18 women and their children. I was faced with an impossible choice. Abandon them and let the funding fall apart, or bend the truth to keep the help coming. Chose the latter, and I paid for it. The government prosecuted me for 7 years. The media weaponized my story, and I was sentenced to 4 months in federal prison. What hurt more than the time was the judgment. Acquaintances, family, even colleagues I once trusted, many turned away, and I let it break me until I didn't. One day, I looked in the mirror and realized I had the power to choose, not just who I listened to, but who I gave access to my spirit. I decided from that day forward, I would only engage with people who lifted me, inspired me, and reminded me of who I was becoming. That decision didn't just heal me. It refined my voice as a mental health advocate, and it laid the foundation for my success as a trader. Smart money concepts gave me what I had to fight for in real life: clarity, structure, and power. With smart money concepts, I stopped reacting to the chaos in the charts the way I had once reacted to the chaos in my life. I learned how to read the market like I learned to read people, watching for patterns, behavior, structure, and intent. I stopped jumping in emotionally. I started executing strategically. And just like I chose my audiences in real life, I chose what to pay attention to in the market. No more noise. No more fear. Just mastery. With smart money concepts, I stopped trading like a victim of the system and started trading like someone who understands the system. And that shift transformed me from a retail trader to an informed investor with a purpose. Someone who isn't just chasing profit, but building legacy. The truth is the market is loud, but you don't have to be lost in the noise. You don't have to follow every voice or chase every candle or let confusion rob you of your confidence. Smart Money Concepts is your blueprint. It teaches you how to read the market like the institutions do, strategically, calmly, and with purpose. And when you trade with that kind of clarity, you stop surviving the market and start profiting from it. Every single day, I give out smart money insights, structure breakdowns, and emotional support to help you grow, not just as a trader, but as a leader in your financial life. So if you're ready to silence the noise and step into mastery, click the link in the description to join our free community. Comment below and let me know where you are on the journey, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content that empowers your mindset, your money, and your movement. You've come too far to trade in fear. It's time to trade with focus and build the future you were born to lead. You've got this. Peace and blessings. Dr. O.